So are you ready for the easiest diner style hash browns ever? And I said easy, not quick, but it's gonna be worth it. And once you make it once, you're gonna think about it for days to come. Now, when it comes to skins on the potatoes, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm a skin off kind of guy. So get that all peeled off and then get a box grater, and then with the thick side of the grater, grate it all up. And here's where I'll talk to you about the magic of making hash browns stress-free. Moisture is the biggest enemy, and you'll notice as you are grating these potatoes, your cutting board, your hands, the grater is just getting full of the potato juices, the starches. Yuck. So we're gonna get rid of all of that. So all those grated potatoes need to go in a bowl, and then you want to fill it with cold water. It's gonna get all white, foamy, and nasty with the starch. Get rid of it and keep repeating that until you lose patience and you change over to a sieve. Yeah, a sieve really just saves you so much more time than constantly filling and draining potatoes and water from a bowl. Add it all to a sieve. If you have a spray spout on your kitchen sink, it's perfect. Keep shaking the potatoes, spray it on full velocity, and you can check that all the starch is gone by adding it back to a bowl of water, and see, nothing goopy in there. You want to let these potatoes still soak in that cold water for 15-20 minutes, because next you want to drain and then squeeze as hard as you can to get most of the moisture out. And to be really sure that everything is out, what I'm gonna do is get a baking sheet, lay it with like 2 layers of paper towels. You can use a tea towel if you want, and then lay the potatoes on the top. Then with some more paper towels on top, I'm gonna just pat it dry. You can even like put extra pressure to squeeze any juice that's left in the potatoes. I'm using a burger press over here that's cast iron. You can use a heavy pan, cans, whatever. Just make sure the potatoes have been squeezed dry and you are huffing and puffing. Because now you should be ready to start cooking. So that pan, non-stick, make sure of that. Get that warm and then add in olive oil and then butter. Let that butter melt. And honestly, the secret to great diner style hash browns is just lots and lots of grease. That's why the restaurant ones are so amazing. They're full of butter and oil. You can obviously go down on it, but then don't expect diner style hash browns when you do that. So once that butter is molten, add your potatoes onto the pan, and only add so much so that you have a nice thin layer of potatoes once you've spread it out and patted it down using a spatula. Don't make it thick cake of potatoes, as thin as can be with minimal gaps. And now cook those potatoes on medium heat for about 6 to 7 minutes with the lid on. And this point is perfect for seasoning with salt and pepper or cayenne, garlic powder, whatever you want, just over the top side of the potatoes. And you'll notice the potatoes are done when the edges start to look golden brown and crispy. And because you packed those potatoes and because they turn crispy, that hashing of the potatoes, hashing of the hash browns, kind of almost sealed it together. So theoretically, it should be really easy for you to flip that hash brown just like this. I was holding my breath, and I have made hash browns before, the diner style ones, but never one that's this big. So this was special, one take for this video. You want to now do the same thing on the other side, but just to get the underside full of butter as well, put a couple of dollops on the sides, lift it if you can, and then put it all underneath the potatoes. And soon enough, both sides will be nice golden brown, and you can now enjoy this with your favorite breakfast. I'm just having this with some sunny side up eggs, or what I call fried eggs, some Texas style toast, avocados, and I am good to go. Enjoy and come back for more potatoes.